Hey there, friends. It's Joy with Decor Made with Joy coming to you from Franklin, Tennessee. And I want to talk to you about my latest project. You will see right here behind me, and I'll bring it forward in just a second. I have made a candlestick arrangement for Halloween with a cute little ghost on top and all sorts of goodies. And again, we will talk about how I made that and what products I used. I used the little ghost. He was printed with a 3D printer by Chris with Beautifully Done. Missy has Beautifully Done, and she did a pumpkin arrangement with this, and her husband Chris has started 3D printing. I think he has a Shopify store in which he sells these. And so I don't do a lot of spooky Halloween, so I thought these were super cute, and I ordered two of them. They feel like a rigid plastic, and what I got was I got my husband to drill a hole, a small hole, small drill bit, hole in the bottom, and then I inserted a bamboo skewer. It glued it in there and then cut it off and stuck it down in the foam. So let's bring this forward and take a look at it. So I don't know if I'm totally finished with it, but I may cut these off a little bit. Let me know what you think about that. But he's sitting on a piece of foam that is covered in black moss. I don't know if you've worked with that black moss. Here's a little piece of it. I ran out on this project and I have to go back up underneath, so I ordered some more from Amazon, and it's this is called Super Moss, and it's a preserved Spanish moss in a black color, and it's great when you have a black project like that. So I covered my piece of floral foam, I glued it down. I really like working with gaps and cracks, but I didn't have time to, or I was too impatient to let gaps and cracks dry on this tall candlestick. So I used a piece of floral foam, not the wet foam, the dry foam, and covered it with Spanish moss, added the little ghosty, and then started building around that. I did build a super looking bow over here that's kind of going horizontal. It's got candy canes on it, and then I got a stripe on the top. It's got some long tails, and then you see I've got a two colored plastic bush. I've got some black eucalyptus, and we'll talk about that. Just some little picks, and then all sorts of little candy caney, not candy cane, candy corn picks that I had. These little things that I got from Craft Outlet. A lot of these other things came from Jam Design, some from Craft Outlet, and then one thing came from the Greenery Gal. So this is how this is, and I broke this apart. It's a Chanel Curly spray, and it has 5 pieces to it. It is 56887 YWORWT 56887. So that's cute. I've used several of those this season. This is what came from Greenery Gal and was hard to find. It's the 60919 equivalent for candy corn, but it is 63526, again from Greenery Gal. The black eucalyptus, I just loved working with that. I've used a whole bush on this project. I think I got this at Jam Design, but I wouldn't swear to that. 84340 BK for black. It's shiny, it's textured, it's really neat. And each stem. So take a stem here, you know, I could cut it into at least 4 pieces by, finding the breaks in it, and then stuck those in. That worked real well. I used this tall orange curly Q, Craft Outlet, I believe, glitter twig spray, 30 inch, 637450. And then I've used a lot of this Halloween season. I haven't made even that much Halloween, 3 or 4 items. And I think I got that either from Craft Outlet or Jam. I think I got it at Jam. Designs and Supplies, HH129842. HH129842. And then I just had some little pumpkin sprays that, I've broken up and stuck in there, left over from last year. No flowers in that, but it's just turned out real cute. And nothing scary about it, so it suits my sensibilities. It'll be bright and fun on someone's table. And as far as how I attach the Spanish moss, I just used small U-pins and did that. And what I'm talking about, covered up the bottom. Let me let you, in case this was up on a high table, you might, this is probably being a little obsessive, but there's a few little pieces of foam that you can see, and so I'm going to go back with the Spanish moss I just got in and attach that so that from underneath it would all be black. There's not much showing. Let me know what y'all think about, should I leave these tall orange twigs sticking up like he's coming out of a Halloween forest, or should I cut them off? All right. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.